Shalom, beloved family. It's your girl Sophia Spiritualite, formerly known as Hotep Sophia, also known as Dominique Rebel, and we are here for our daily prayer and reading. Of course, we do prayer, we read Psalm 51, and then we do a quick three-card reading so that we can gain some understanding about what's going on for the day, get some messages from the angels so that we can better manage our emotions. So first, all praise, all glory, and all honor go to the Most High, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the Creator of the heavens and the earth, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Enoch, Moses, and Solomon. We thank you for another day to labor in your vineyard. We appreciate everything that you've done for us, and we ask for permission to speak with the angels for just a few moments so that we can get some messages that will help us to better navigate the day. To the earthly mother, we thank you for being with us, we thank you for guiding us, and we thank you for walking with us along the way. O divine mother, illumine me with divine wisdom, vivify me with divine life, and purify me with divine love, that in all I think and say and do, I may be more and more thy child. We acknowledge our older, wiser brother Yahushua and his perfect example. And to the angels, to our personal guardian angels, to the archangels, to the Council of 12, to the Council of 24, to the 42-letter name of the Most High, to the 72-letter name of the Most High, to the 144-letter name of the Most High, to the 216 angels that sit atop the tree of life, to the entire administration of angels, to those angels whose names we know and the ones whose names we do not know. We ask you to come and be with us for just a few moments and give us a message that's clear, easy to understand, easy to apply, timely, and accurate. We thank you for all of your hard work. We think you guys are doing a great job. And we know that, of course, we're terrible clients, but we appreciate your continued service and your continued work within the kingdom. All right, so let's read Psalm 51. Have mercy upon me, O God, according to thy loving kindness. According unto the multitude of thy tender mercies, blot out my transgressions. Wash me thoroughly from mine iniquity, and cleanse me from my sin. For I acknowledge my transgressions, and my sin is ever before me. Against thee, thee only have I sinned, and done this evil in thy sight, that thou mightest be justified when thou speakest, and be clear when thou judgest. Behold, I was shapen in iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. Behold, thou desirest truth in the inward parts, and in the hidden part thou shalt make me to know wisdom. Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow. Make me to hear joy and gladness, that the bones which thou hast broken may rejoice. Hide thy face from my sins, blot out all mine iniquities. Create in me a clean heart, O God. Renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and uphold me with thy free spirit. Then will I teach transgressors thy ways, and sinners shall be converted unto thee. Deliver me from blood guiltiness, O God, thou God of my salvation, and my tongue shall sing aloud of thy righteousness. O Lord, open thou my lips, and my mouth shall show forth thy praise. For thou desirest not sacrifice, else would I give it. Thou delightest not in burnt offering. The sacrifices of God are a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart, O God, thou wilt not despise. Do good in thy good pleasure unto Zion. Build thou the walls of Jerusalem. Then shalt thou be pleased with the sacrifices of righteousness, with burnt offering and whole burnt offering. Then shalt thou offer bullocks upon thine altar. All right, so as usual, we have our Tarot of Light deck. Again, this is a beginner deck. It correlates directly with the Rider Waite. It's easy to use. It's easy to understand. The pictures are not too aggressive. Turn the slide on. And there we go, much better. So this is definitely a deck I use. Clearly, you see we use it every day. And the more I use it, the more intricate I'm finding that it is becoming. So we'll probably use this for the whole year and see maybe if we should translate to a different deck. if the Most High wants us to continue on with this. So, have our deck here. All praise, all glory, and all honor go to the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Enoch, Moses, and Solomon. We ask for permission to speak with the angels for just a few moments so that we can get some messages that will better help us to manage our emotions for today. We thank the earthly mother for always being with us. We acknowledge Yahweh Shai and his perfect example. And to the angels whom we have already called in, we ask that you give us a message that's clear, that's easy for us to understand, that's easy for us to apply, and that's accurate. We know, as we always say, we are terrible clients. We don't do the work that needs to be done when it needs to be done. That's not one card. So we thank you for continuing to work with us in the assistance of the kingdom. We we know that's a thankless job, but we try to do what we can here to thank you for the work that you've done and to make sure that you get the credit and for all of your hard work, because a lot of people will use the angels. They won't report back to the Most High, especially Gentiles, and tell the Most High, thank you for sending these angels. They have done what they promised. And so we don't want to be users and abusers of the angels. We want to respect you. We want to show you the diligence that you deserve based on the fact that you've done so much hard work. We just don't want to do how the Gentiles do. So we thank you for everything, and please keep continuing to serve the kingdom. All right, so no cards fell out. One kind of did, but it wasn't one, it was like three. So our first card, we have the Watcher, the Knight of Angels. Knight of Angels. And now that my hair is did, yes, hunty, I'm getting ready to do my nails. And now that my hair is done. All right. You're not going to be able to see this. Oh, what a mess. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I just know that these cards is going to be too hard to see if this thing. Ooh, all right. That's better. That's much better. I should have fixed that before I got started. All right. Our next card is, turn around, the Revolution. The Revolution will not be televised, but it will probably go through the ley lines. All praises to the Most High. And our last card, we got this card before too, the Star, which is hope. All right, let me zoom in my camera, my fancy camera, which basically means moving it closer to the card so you can see them. Then I'm going to grab my book. There we go. Go ahead and get this set up. All right, so grab the book. Of course, I always use the book. I want to get the messages that the original authors meant, and I also want to make sure I'm not trying to interpret something that I don't know what I'm interpreting. Let's get the messages straight from the angels. And we have the Knight of Angels as our first card, which our angels card is swords, so that's air. All right. We have two major arcana cards, so those are more important messages. All right, so in our past position, we have the Watcher, which is you can determine how much of what you would and wouldn't like through observation. Watch, learn, and direct your energy accordingly. The Knight of Angels is a hallmark for sudden change or chaos. Hold on to your halo. This transformation will shift anything that is holding you away from the fullness of love. It may arrive as a whirlwind romance or friendship. Someone may sweep you off your feet, but leave just as suddenly. Don't take their departure personally. They arrive to help you reopen your heart. Don't close down. Keep living life with an open heart and watch what comes to you. Be ready for creative ideas or thoughts to sweep through you. And this correlates with the Knight of Swords. Yeah. Which is bravery, skill, swiftness, and heroic action with the Rider Waite. So I get the sense that especially if you haven't been actually doing videos, you've been really watching and observing. And I think that's one of the reasons why even though I was so grieved, I wanted to put the videos up, because I think that a lot of times when people are sort of like doing this walk or whatever, you don't really see people's emotions. Like, you when they don't have bad days, they just don't come on. You know what I mean? Like when they're overwhelmed with emotion, they just don't come on, and then you don't get an opportunity to see what that's like, how that affects people, so on and so forth. So that's the reason why I wanted to do this for a whole year, so that you could see, when people are having, like, when the spirit is really heavy upon them, what does that mean? How do they act? So that you can be familiar with that when it happens to you, because I think that one of the hardest things is to have the spirit come upon you. You don't know what it means, so you freak out, or whatever the case may be. It's just so unfamiliar that, and it's so different from how it would happen in the church, that you just don't know what to do. So me personally, I just wanted that to be something. I just want to be authentic. And being authentic means that it's not just one emotion. I come up here every day and I'm happy, joy, whatever the case may be, or I'm exhausted or whatever. Like, it's a wide range of things. It's, the cosmic weather is heavy. Actually, mine was kind of pre-cosmic, so I guess I could really feel that it was coming in. And, it just affected me in a different way. So I just want, those who are observing these type of things to observe it. And that way, especially since there's not a lot of females, and then the females who are kind of doing this are not like super emotional. Not that I'm a really emotional person, but I do get emotional, and I'm not going to get on here every day and you're never going to see no emotion. I just want there's a season for everything. So if the spirit is really, really working on me, I know it's working on other people. You have to know how to deal with that. This is a page for beginners. Like, I'm a beginner. I don't know anything. This is a page for other beginners. So if you're super advanced in the walk and you know what all this stuff is, this is probably just not the page for you. This is a page for people who are trying to figure it out, who don't know what any of this stuff is, who don't know every single proper greeting. I don't know any of the feast days or any of that. I have no idea what any of that is. I know one or two. I don't know when they are. I just wait for somebody to say, look, we're doing this. All right, we're doing it. I guess. I mean, I don't know anything. So people who, I think it's like, once you get like way, way deep into something, no matter what it is, you become callous to new people and to people who are less experienced than you with certain things. And it's people watch that to see how you deal with people who know less than you. And I just always try to be extremely respectful of everyone, whether they know more or whether they know less, because at the end of the day, if we're all going to the same place, if we're all here for a mission, and our big brother is really, turning the decks and all that kind of stuff, then we have to be respectful of that. We don't know why he brought certain people to us. We don't know why he has us doing certain things. And so, and I don't know either. So all I can do is get up here and do what I think is right, and be authentic, so that people don't, think that everything is great all the time. It is what it is. The spirit moves how the spirit moves. Right? Has nothing to do with this card, but okay, let's go to the turnaround. Oh, goodness. Turnarounds. All right, which is revolution. That's in our present position, and this correlates with the hangman, transition, abandonment, boredom, and sacrifice. All right, so the revolution. Your world is turning upside down. Fighting it will only cause hurt. Surrender, and you will feel yourself gently turning to a new perspective. The turnaround represents an experience, situation, event, or person that will turn your world upside down, so that an unneeded part of your life can shake loose. Hang in there. You have plenty of time to review things and do some soul searching. What do you need to surrender for inner peace? What hangups do you have? What people or circumstances have you been waiting to change? If you feel the need to manage and control your life, you may find this time difficult. For this is the very thing holding you back from your desires. Relax, let go, and feel yourself turning towards your dreams. So I get the feeling that there's going to be it's a big shakeup of some sort today. And I think that we're getting a little bit of a warning so that when everything does start to change and the world is turned on its head, we don't feed into that energy, because one thing that could happen, and we're watching. So the first card was the Watcher. So we're watching, we're observing what's going on, and then for some reason, well, not for some reason, we've been praying for it and asking for it every single day, basically since we got into this walk. But for whatever reason, now is the time everything's going to be turned upside down. We're going to have a complete revolution of everything, and a complete circling back to where we're supposed to be. And so we just need to be prepared for that emotionally. And when it happens, we can observe it without being emotional about it. That's what the point of these readings are. So that when you see everything being turned upside down, I mean, I have a slight idea what I think it is, but I don't want to get into that kind of stuff if I don't have to. Just know that some organization said some things that could be showing up at our door right now. So just keep that thing in mind. That's more of a thing that I'm just not. I'm gonna try to, because I will go on and on about it. But long story short, there's getting ready to be some big upheaval, and this isn't our present position. So this is today. So just be aware of that and try not to let it overwhelm you, because our next card is the Star, which is hope. And stars shine the brightest when it is dark. Out of your darkness comes a singular point of faith and hope to light the way. Shine. The star indicates a new start inspired by hope. Through challenge or ennui, you have come to know what is truly meaningful and develop the skills, knowledge, and passion required to start something new. I mean, it sounds like it's go time to me. The worst is over. Allow the light of your star to gleam over you. Breathe in its light and know you are worthy and ready to shine. Help is coming from unexpected places. You may have your faith in humanity renewed. Oh, renewed. That's interesting. Overcoming days, the aha moments will come in thick and strong. This is a beautiful, positive card. The star energy will take you from where you are to where you want to go, and this correlates with faith, inspiration, bright prospects, and hope. So even though we have this big giant revolution that's getting ready to shake loose, that we've been watching, we have to have hope that the Most High is going to fulfill his promises to us, that he's going to protect us like he promised, and that we are able and capable and ready to fulfill whatever mission he has for us next. The angels are going to be here with us to walk us through each step. We just have to do the best we can, pull in all the skills that we have, and just make sure that we can, we don't react how the Gentiles react to whatever it is. We want to keep our heads up. We want to stay positive. We want to take the good with the bad, and really, go with that. We call in all of those angels, all those, the angels that we call in, you can find out the names of each one. So you can call each one by name. I mean, I just go the whole thing so that the prayer doesn't take 10 years. But I mean, yeah, you can call each one by name. So now is a good time, as I said, to watch, study, think, pray. And I like how the first card has a star in it, and also the third. Oh, you can't see the star in the first card. Let me turn this a little bit, but the first card has a star in it, see, and then the last card has a star in it. So we've got stars surrounding us on both sides, while everything is, and that's true. We have the planetary alignments that are always here with us. So that's why I always say, get your planetary alignments, know where you are where you're positioned within the planet, so that when you need some help, when you need some intuition, some inspiration, you know where to turn, you know where to look. It's, the Star of David, the Star of Bethlehem. The star is us. You look on the inside. The cosmos is out there, but it's also in there. It's the microcosm and the macrocosm. So we have the inside of us to turn to, like in the first card, as the watcher, and then we have the outside of us, the stars on the outside of us to turn to as well. And then we are in the middle turning and revolutionizing. So this is definitely, I think, a good reading for us. I hope that people are just mentally prepared for whatever the Gentiles do today. Psalms 83 is out of their minds, and they're getting ready to turn up the fire on their own people, and we don't have to be involved in it. We just let them do what they do, and we can perfectly, completely stay out of it, and that's what I recommend. Just stay out of it. We emotionally can stay out of it because now we know it's something is going to happen today. I mean, we've never had a reading quite like this where something happens. So we'll discuss tomorrow, if it was accurate. I know I'll remember this, but the whole thing is now you have your warning. You know that there's something coming, and you can prepare yourself accordingly. All right. Prepare your emotions accordingly. So I will let you take a look at this while I write it down. There we go. All right, so let's do the blessing of the Sephiroth. Let me get my cheat sheet here. All right. Blessings of the Sephiroth. Blessed be the light beyond all being. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Keter. Blessed be the breathing of origination. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Chokma. Blessed be eternal wisdom. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Bina. Blessed be omniscient understanding. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Chesed. Blessed be perpetual compassion. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Gavora. Blessed be almighty justice. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Tiferet. Blessed be transcendent beauty. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Netzach. Blessed be unceasing victory. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Had. Blessed be surpassing glory. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Yesod. Blessed be infallible foundation. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Malchut. Blessed be all life throughout the kingdom. Forever blessed be the mighty one. All praise, all glory, and all honor go to the Most High, the King of kings, the Lord of lords, the Creator of the heavens and the earth, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Enoch, Moses, and Solomon. We thank you for allowing us to speak with the angels for a few minutes. We would like to report back that they have given us a message that's clear, accurate, easy to understand, and timely, and we would like that to be noted to their records. We thank the earthly mother for always being with us. We acknowledge our older, wiser brother and his perfect example. And to the angels, we thank you for being with us. We thank you for giving us messages that were easy to understand and that we can easily see what's going on. We know, again, that we are terrible clients, but we think you guys are doing a great job. And we thank you for your continual service to the kingdom. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Loalam Vayed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom throughout eternity. Ha Rashaman Hu Yashazir Lanu Avodat Biet Hamikdash Lim Koma Bimhira Biyamanu Omen 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 and Selah. May the merciful one restore unto us the service of the holy temple to its place speedily and in our days. Amen, 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 and Selah. To the spirits who are here with us, you're invited to go in peace. To my beloved viewers, you're invited to be at peace. And always remember, the Most High is your peace. Shalom, everyone, and we'll see you for the reading at Sessor.